Hi guys, I wanted to show you real quickly how I apply my nail wraps. The way I do it is kind of unconventional. It's not like the official Jamberry video, but if there's anything I've learned, you kind of find your own style and you figure out what works best for you. I've already done my right hand and I've done some of my left hand. The tips aren't filed off yet, but I just wanted to show you real quickly what I tend to do. My nails have already been prepped. I've already pushed my cuticles back and I've trimmed anything off the side that I need to with my little cuticle trimmers. I filed my nail, they're clean, everything's ready to go. So what I do is then I take my wrap and I actually apply it cold, no heat or anything. Nothing fancy, just stick it on. And then I start at the top. I start at the cuticle and I put one swipe down the center and then I rock side to side. And like I said, I'm just sticking these on cold, nothing fancy. Then I trim off the edge, just like that, and stick it over here in my trash pile. So it's on there, just kind of stuck down a little bit. I like putting them on cold because then I can adjust them if they're not exactly how I want them. If they're not straight, I can move them around without worrying about it hurting my nail, since the adhesive isn't activated yet. Now I've been wearing these since May, pretty much back to back. I do a weekly manicure post on my Facebook page. So, and my nails look fine. I don't know if you can see that or not, but alright, so then I'm going to do my thumbnail real quick and I will show you how I finish these off. I'm pretty familiar with which wrap works best for which nail. Sometimes my thumbnail, especially on this nail, it tends to be a little big on the sides, so I take my scissors and I just trim a little bit before I stick them down really well. Because you do not want it touching your skin at all. If it's touching your skin, then the oils can keep the wrap from adhering well. So I just trim up that side a little bit. And then trim off the edge, kind of like I did on my pointer. And I'm ready to go. Okay, so I use my curlers. It's kind of like the rice bag idea. Here's my rice bag. Only the reason I like to use my curlers is because it's consistent heat. With my rice bag, I constantly have to warm them up in the microwave. But my curlers, they kind of have a soft velvet lining to them. They're plugged in and they have a constant electrical source, so they're consistent heat. So I just kind of mild pressure, rock it side to side, and iron it down really well. And then I like to work over the tip as well. And typically I'll stick them on cold and then I'll work through with my curlers all at the same time. Just kind of ironing it down, making sure everything's nice and adhered well. Now for my tips, I like to use the baggie, and that's what this is for. I stick my finger in there and then I pull that tip down nice and firm, just like that. And then I'll take my curler and again kind of rock it side to side, and then I'll seal that edge just like this. And that gives me a nice sealed tip. I wait until it's completely cooled to file off the excess, because I've noticed that if you file it and it's still kind of warm, then you'll get kind of a gummy, rough edge. So again, I'll just kind of roll it down a little bit and then roll it across that edge, just like this. And that helps me get a nice seal on the tip. I might add some pressure just to make sure everything looks good. And that's kind of what it looks like at the end. And then once it's cool, I've already done these 3 fingers, so I'm going to go through and file those off. Just file it off gently until the tip begins to roll away, just like that. And work all the way through until I reach my thumb, and I'm done. And it goes pretty quickly. I can start to finish do a manicure in about 20 minutes. You know, once I've got my nails prepped and everything's ready to go. So this makes it very practical for me. I can get a manicure done very quickly. That's why I love them so much, because then they last forever. But let me get this thumb done and I'll show you real quick. Alright, so then this is what I have. A nice pretty manicure with sealed tips. And now I might go back through with my curlers and just make sure that I've got everything nice and ironed down. And they look pretty good. And then I'm done. There's both of them. I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, definitely post them below. But this is, after trial and error, what I found works best for me. Give it time, figure out what works best for you, take suggestions, and make it your own routine, and I promise you'll be impressed with your results. Thanks, ladies. Have a good night. Bye.